July 7th, 2025 started like any other day in Mystic until the rain became a flood. The rivers burst their banks and water surged through the streets, swallowing neighborhoods in minutes. Cars floated away, homes groaned under the pressure, and panic swept through the town. Sirens wailed as people grabbed what mattered most and fled to higher ground. The water was merciless, erasing memories and dreams without hesitation. From windows and hills, families watched their lives disappear beneath the muddy tide. First responders raced against time boats and helicopters searching for the stranded. Main Street became a river. Rooftops became islands. The community was in shock, the landscape unrecognizable. The emotional toll was immediate: fear in children's eyes, quiet tears from the elderly, frantic parents clinging to hope. The flood shattered not just buildings but the very sense of security Mystic had always known. The ground itself felt treacherous, as if nothing could be trusted. This was more than a disaster, it was a day that would forever mark the people of Mystic. Loss was everywhere, and the heartbreak was only beginning. The town's spirit was tested in ways no one could have imagined. But even as the water rose, so did the resolve to survive. Mystic's story of that day was just starting to unfold. Amid the chaos, stories of courage emerged, none more powerful than David Miller's. David, a beloved teacher, saw teenage girls trapped in a stalled car as floodwaters surged. Without hesitation, he plunged into the current, fighting the water's pull. He guided 3 girls to safety, returning each time for another. Calm and steady, he reassured them as the danger grew. On his final trip, the current was at its strongest. Witnesses saw him reach for the last girl. Then the water swept him away. David's final act was one of pure selflessness. He gave his life so others could live. He wasn't a trained rescuer, just a neighbor who refused to turn away. His bravery became a beacon for the entire town. In Mystic's darkest hour, David Miller showed the best of humanity. His sacrifice is a story that will be told for generations. He is remembered not just as a hero, but as the heart of his community. David's legacy lives on in every life he touched. The flood took more than homes, it took cherished lives. Sarah Jenkins, grandmother of 7, was the heart of her family. Her laughter and warmth now memories. Mark and Emily Vance, newlyweds with dreams for the future, were lost on a flooded road. George Peterson, a gentle soul and neighborhood fixture, couldn't escape in time. And David Miller, the teacher who gave everything for others. Each was more than a name. They were parents, friends, neighbors. Their stories are woven into Mystic's fabric. The community grieves not statistics, but beloved members lost too soon. Speaking their names keeps their memories alive. In remembering, Mystic finds strength to carry on. Their absence is felt deeply, but their love endures. They are forever part of Mystic's story. In the days after the flood, Mystic was wrapped in silence and grief. Mud-caked streets and scattered belongings told stories of lives upended. Makeshift memorials appeared, flowers, candles, notes of thanks and sorrow. At the park where David Miller fell, tributes grew daily. Strangers embraced, united by loss. A candlelight vigil filled the town square with flickering hope. The most powerful moments were silent. Shared reflection, collective mourning. Trauma lingered, but so did a new strength. Neighbors checked on each other, offering comfort and presence. Grieving together became the first step toward healing. The pain was real, but so was the unity. Mystic learned it was not alone in its sorrow. Together, the town began to find its way forward. As the floodwaters receded, a wave of kindness rose. Neighbors with boats rescued the stranded. Strangers formed human chains to pass sandbags. Those who lost everything helped others clean up. Volunteers from near and far brought supplies, food, and comfort. Churches and schools became shelters run by tireless hands. Acts of generosity, free meals, open homes, helping hands, became daily miracles. Each gesture was a light in the darkness, proof that hope survived. The support was more than physical. It was emotional strength for the weary. Rebuilding would be long and hard, but compassion laid the foundation. The helpers gave Mystic more than aid, they gave hope. The journey was just beginning, but the spirit of generosity fueled every step. Mystic was not alone. The world had come to help. Together, they started to bring the town back to life. Today, Mystic still bears the scars of the floodwater lines, empty lots, memories of loss. The river runs quietly, but the town is forever changed. The names of the lost David, Sarah, Mark, Emily, George are honored in every act of rebuilding. This is not just a story of tragedy but of resilience. Mystics people have faced the unimaginable and refused to break. They rebuild together, nail by nail, hope by hope. The sound of hammers now echoes with determination. Heroes are remembered, volunteers celebrated, and every resident's courage shines. Even when the waters rose, the human spirit endured. Mystic's journey is now part of our shared story, a testament to heroism, love, and community. The spirit of Mystic is strong and unyielding. Recovery is hard, but no one walks alone. Mystic's light will shine on.